welcome back. It's Judith again. Happy New Year to all of you. Welcome back to my channel. I am here 5 days to the end of the month to get started on my goals for 2023. A few things I want to share in order to get some result this month. Even though we are 5 days away, this is how I get things done. I do them late, but I still make things happen. The first thing before I start making plans or setting my vision and intention for the new year, I take the time to reflect on the past year. I invite you also to take the time and reflect on the year that just ended. We have to measure and assess the year before in the different areas in which we always set up our goals. For me, every year I take the time to put together my vision board and I have some goals. I don't always stick to them, but with my recent journey to be a bit more intentional, I've been more effective and actually I've been able to attain some of my goals a lot faster just because I keep them in front of me, I keep them in the back of my mind. I'm always reminded of what I need to do. At the beginning of every year, I do set up goals, I do set up my intentions for the year in the areas of my spirituality, my walk with God. That's the first one. The second one is in the area of my relationships with my family, my friends. The third one is in terms of personal growth, like how I work on my mind, my mindset. And the fourth area is financial goals. And the fifth area is my health and fitness goals. Those are the 5 categories I focus on every year to set my goals, and I build my vision around that with a specific focus for that year. How did 2022 go? How did I do? Which one was the good one, the bad one, the worst one? I want to use that feedback to build on and set up my new goals and focus on the areas where I did worse or I did badly. In every area where I was able to have some success or do a little bit better, I'm going to try to get the lesson learned as well and try to apply it to this year and keep it going basically in that direction. I'll use that information to put more efforts into the areas where I did badly last year. It's important. You cannot improve on something that you cannot measure. If you don't have a good measure of how it was last year, how are you going to tell if this year you're doing better? If I was to score my 5 categories, like I said, 2022 on my end was spiritually a very tumultuous year. It was rough because we had some things happen that affected my relationship with God and made me just reflect on my faith, on my work with God. If I was to score that on the scale of 1 to 10, I would say in terms of my spiritual life, I have like a 6 out of 10. That's one area I need to look into a little bit more this year. The second point, that is my relationship. I believe I did great in terms of connection, family relationship, friendship. It was a lot going on also. Last year we had a family wedding, we had time together as a family. I made time for my friends, I made time for my family, I made a lot of new relationships. I'm really proud of that area and I'm proud of the way I approach it. I think towards the end of the year, I was a lot more intentional about it and I would step out of my comfort zone. That's a lesson that I want to remember from this, because me stepping out of my comfort zone really helped me reach out to people, like meet and connect to people that I'm just proud to call my friends today. I'm proud of what I did in terms of my relationship last year, in terms of my family, making time to just sit down, have dinner together, or to be present when the kids talk to me and focus on what they're saying. I'm proud of how my relationship with my daughter is evolving. My teenage daughter, she loves spending time with me. Thumbs up. I'm just proud of how I did this year and I want to keep that momentum going. If I was to score that area, I would say I did really 9 out of 10. And I'm just taking notes of all the lesson that I had from last year and just build on to that momentum. When I set up my goals for 2023 or my vision, I'm a little bit late at doing that, but when I sit down and actually put that together, I want to remember this lesson and I want to build up on that. And this is one of the areas that if I have 9 out of 10, I put a little bit less effort in that and focus on the other areas, but hopefully I already have that momentum to keep me going in that area. Thumbs up on that one. Next, for my growth, I believe my goal last year was to read a couple of books per month, and I failed badly at that. I couldn't really achieve that. I did listen to a lot of podcasts, and I think I did great. My journaling wasn't excellent. My reading wasn't excellent. If I was to score that area, I would say I did about 6 out of 10. That's not good. It's just the same as my spiritual. And it makes sense because spiritually and personal growth mindset, that goes hand in hand. The fourth area is financially. How did I do financially in 2022? We made some big moves. We had to buy a new house. We have to move to Texas. Financially, there was a lot going on. We had to sell the old house and adjust to the lifestyle here and figure out my budgeting in this new area. Did a lot of spending. Financially, in terms of savings, did okay. We had some major expenses too, buying a new car. Budgeting was not great. And in terms of investment, I think I did good. I think I did good because I saw the market going down and I just jumped on some of the stuff. That was a good thing. Just visiting this thing and just remembering the lesson learned from last year and how I kind of paid attention to the market a little bit more, and I was able to step in and make some good choices in my investment. That's a good thing. Financially, I would say I did about 7 out of 10. And in the last area, physical health and physical category, that's good. I put on weight and I wasn't consistent with my fitness. That was just like out of the good, the ugly and bad and the worst. I think I had, when it comes to my physical health and fitness, 3 out of 10. And I have the total picture of my year and I can recall a lot of the milestones and the big moments because I kind of do like the monthly reset every year to check just the same way as I'm checking now. And that has helped me keep on top of my goals and just be more intentional about my choices. This gives me a good picture of how I performed last year, and really I want to use this information for the next step. The one thing I don't want to finish this month of January without taking care of, and that is putting together my vision board, my goals, and have strategies lined up for each and every one of these areas. And I already know that my health and fitness are definitely going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be personal growth and spiritual growth because I score almost the same in those areas. And number 3 is going to be financially. I need to do a reset in that area because I have a little bit more stability now. I should be able to take care of the budgeting, saving, and investing a little bit better, and also the giving and all that. Yeah. And the last thing is my relationship. I just want to continue the momentum that I built in this area, and I just want to invite you as well. Take the time to just do this type of reflection. There shouldn't be a reason why you don't have your goals and your vision set up for the year. Like we all do. January is the time everybody take care of their resolution for the year. But you have to measure, you have to kind of have an assessment of where you are. And then by the end of the year, you should be able to measure your progress. I invite you to do this exercise and let's see how we can work on our vision and goals for 2023. See you next time. Bye-bye.